What are your thoughts on tipping culture in Canada?
Tipping culture in Canada.
Yeah.
If you can't afford to tip, don't go out.
You know what? That's a really good way to look at it.
And you asked, I mean, I'm a bartender, so it's
Okay, yeah.
I need to put food on the table. You know what I mean?
And is your same thought when it comes to tipping at fast food restaurants, at a coffee shop?
You know what? I still, just because I don't want to be a hypocrite, I'm still going to tip, not generously, but I'm still going to tip 10-15%.
And you've noticed the kind of automatic 18, 20, 25%.
Yeah. I think it's going to be like 50% pretty soon. Then everybody will be broke. It's a communal recession, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll all be broke together.
In America is out of control. So I was at a basketball game and I was like, it's glizzy time. Like, I need a hot dog. So I'm standing at the concession stand for like 2 minutes. There's nobody around. And finally someone yells, it's self-serve. I was like, oh. So I'll grab one. I'll go to the cash register. I'll ring myself up. I'm like, all right, like this is easy. I can get into this. And then a tip screen pops up. I was like, for what? For who? I did everything. My job's not even done yet, homie. Like, if I want onions on this bitch, I gotta go dig the tongs out of the onion pit and sprinkle them shits on after this. For a $7.50 hot dog where I did everything myself.
So now we're supposed to tip Chipotle employees? Man! Okay, so I'm on lunch break and I wanted to do a mobile pickup order. And it asked, do I want a tip? For a pickup order? As in I'm walking into the store and picking up the food? I'm trying to... Where's the tip? What's the difference between if I were to just order it and y'all put it in a bag, you put it in a bag? So, tipping in the United States is out of effing control. Some stores tip. I said, fuck y'all.
Florida, there are some things you need to know. Number one, their tipping culture is outrageous. Basically, you will not be treated like a human being until you've provided them with a tip. No matter what you do, in America, in Florida, they will only be nice to you if you give them a fat tip. If you give them a 20% tip or an 18% tip, they don't care about you. You might get a goodbye, but that's it. So me and my dad give them $20 each, $20 each, which we thought was okay. We didn't think that would offend anyone. And this dude takes the money, the $40, and goes, that is the least amount of money I would expect from one person. He goes, I expect really $50 to $100. And me and my dad look at each other and then we look back at the caddy and go, I'm sorry, we've never done this before. We don't know what the tipping works. And then he just looked at us and said, yeah, that is the minimum amount for one person. And while this conversation was going on between me, my dad and the caddy, our friend Justin handed him $60 because he saw what commotion was going on between us three. The caddy shakes Justin's hand, says, thanks, man, turns back to my dad, and my dad hands him another $40. So that's $80 from two of us. He snatches that from my dad's hand, turns around, walks to his car and drives off. Doesn't say thank you, doesn't say goodbye, doesn't say it was nice to meet you, nothing. He was livid that we gave him $40 each. We wanted to go up to him and snatch that money back off him and be like, you can fuck off.
If you don't have money to tip your server and you go out to eat and don't tip your server, I have zero respect for you. I am a server making $5-something an hour and I live off of your tip. I don't care how many tables I have, how busy I look. I don't care. 9 times out of 10, I'm not making the money that you think I'm making. And it's crazy because there's so many servers out there and there's no awareness for this, it feels like. Like, the server industry does not get enough credit for how hard this shit is. It is not easy. It's back-breaking work. I work in a bar and grill, and I love my job, don't get me wrong, and I'm good at what I do. But it is so degrading to get stiffed, to work so hard, to smile at a table with a big smile on my face despite how stressed I am, and give you good service and then get no tip. Like, I didn't just work my ass off for you. There are good days and there are bad days, and today is a bad day, and I think that the service industry needs better pay. Because lately society's just not getting it.
This is probably an unpopular opinion, and I'm saying it anyway because I'm annoyed. Tipping is optional, whether we like that or not. Me, I will tip if you give good service. That's how it is. And even when I don't have it most of the time, I still give a tip because, yeah, that's just me. But For you to say that people shouldn't dine in and you lose respect for people who don't tip is fucked up. People should be able to go out to a restaurant, enjoy their time with their family, and leave a tip if they feel like they want to do that. They are only obligated to pay for the meals that they are eating. End of story. You getting paid $5 an hour by your employer is your employer's issue. And that's your issue that you agreed to do. So if there's any issues, the restaurants are more than capable to pay you more and choosing not to. We are yelling at the wrong people, and it's fucked up that you try to make people feel bad if they can't tip. Like, that's so annoying.
可是没有钱啊，没有银子，你再大的光芒你放不出来。